Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Donnarumma, will they claim to that? Played into space out wide. That's going to go a long way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's looking to set free a runner. And here's Barcola. That's an excellent interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest players.
It's Dembele! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kvaratskhelia finds himself offside. No, that's been intercepted. He's through here. And he was alert to it. Kvaratskhelia. And now the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, he is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Vitinha going full tilt down the left. Kvaratskhelia. No, again there's no way through, and it's Dembele, and he cuts out the supply. Now he's off and running. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the... Can he finish? Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Fabian Ruiz.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Vitinha, not much subtlety about that challenge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Johnston. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the finish! Nice interception, well timed. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing...
Barcola! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Barcola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they're quick to get it back. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vitinha. Ball played for Dembele.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paris Saint-Germain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up.
And the shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Can he get onto this?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen of one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
That pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Barcola. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Fiddles it through. Oh, can he get onto this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Celtic are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because they've got to be ready to...
And a header! Oh, taken with style! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Celtic get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Dembele. Kasper Schmeichel claims it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shot.
Oh, what has happened here? In comes the corner. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. The pass has gone astray. Vitinha. And it's Dembele.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Here's a chance for a Celtic counter-attack. Could try cutting inside here. And he's managed to get rid.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he put it away? He scores! Celtic are all square.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
But pour l'équipe du Celtic Glasgow. Après 73 minutes de jeu par le numéro 38. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 8.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Le numéro 87.
Decent
Le numéro
hit!
33. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 9.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gonzalo Ramos, over to the left. Vitinha. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help.
Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Changement en cours.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Kvaratskhelia. That is good strength. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Gonzalo. Chance! He's got a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
2 up. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone looking for safety. Back in possession and ready to go again. He's gone forward. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Robertson. Played in by Robertson. Bremer gets it. Has a go! And he's managed to get rid. Referee's given a throw. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this fella, Randall Kolo Muani. And just in case you haven't heard of him, it's probably because his rise has been pretty meteoric. He's done all the hard yards in the French lower leagues, so you'll see him kind of inhabit that position inside right. That's where he operates, that's where he's at his very best, and I'm sure we're going to see him in that role today.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And the shot! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. You might want to be careful there.
And here's Nunez. No way through. Konate gets over and intercepts. And here's Nunez. That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the hit! And that was very necessary. That pass isn't the best. Minus.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nunez might just make this. Darwin. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vlahovic. Vlahovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Minus.
This is the time you need that pace.
McKennie. Oh, that's a fine interception. Time and again they are repelled.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Robertson. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That looks a decent ball. Vlahovic. Konate does well to get it back. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vlahovic. Kolumuani.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's been shifted off it. Vlahovic. That's good running with the ball. Douglas Luiz. And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal...
And the shot! It's in for the pieces! Cleared away. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Douglas Luiz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Douglas Luiz. Diaz. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could move up a gear here, and that has put paid to that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super find. Cambiasso. Locatelli.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Nunez. Vlahovic. McKennie. He can run onto that. Kolumuani!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Locatelli. Kelly. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, that is a good ball to... Can he put it away? Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Assegnato al 60° minuto, numero 11.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Locatelli, Douglas Luiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's McKennie. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Diaz. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's got away. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And how did he not make it 4? So, third corner of the game. And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold. Alisson punts it upfield. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. McKennie. Locatelli. Here's McKennie.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's burst through. Nice ball. Mohamed Salah! Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Locatelli. He's played him through. He has found the way through. Oh, good. Vlahovic! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4.
Now it's Diogo Jota.
Il numero 19.
It's a sharp little ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. Jota.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And a header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Chips it through. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kalulu. Kolomuani. Vlahovic. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. Darwin. That's a nicely measured pass. Mohamed Salah. He is through here.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, good-looking ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose Mbappe! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Javi Galan. Llorente is in a really good position out wide. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That's headed upfield, pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
En el minuto 7, el dorsal 9.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Can he put it away? He scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madrid are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. De Paul. Llorente. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Vinicius Junior! And he's there to belt it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Azpilicueta promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Alvarez. Great hit! Lenormand calmly anticipates. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Stood up well to him there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's an inviting ball. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That is good alertness. That'll be a throw. The normal. Alvarez. Llorente.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's been shifted off it. Galan has it out wide and in space. Big header! And he's there to get it away. Carvajal cuts it out. Oh, good ball! Has a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Mbappe! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Llorente, he steps in, and that's the end of that. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's Griezmann. And here's Alvarez. Mendy. Gets his pass away. Real chance! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Nicely worked. Sorlot! He's done very well to get to that.
Sorlot really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here's the whistle for half-time.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Alvarez, Sorlot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Terrific header! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great ball if he can get there. He's had a hit! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's run loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Javi Galan. Galan is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eder Militao is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe. Jimenez clears. So we've reached the hour mark. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shot! It's in! Into the lead once more! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Madrid go into the lead. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to...
It's a quick one. Javi Galan picked up and the finish. Oh, taken with style. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and...
Solid! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's Solot. Llorente. Javi Galan. He's got to be in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Valverde. Vinicius, chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
8,
time for changes
el dorsal
on both
5,
sides, actually.
El dorsal 23 serán sustituidos por
Surlot.
el dorsal 10.
Madrid are making a change after this, just hits one! Oh, it's come loose! Oh, and another try! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he was alert to it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
I'll shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Brahim Diaz. Lenormand cuts out the pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now he's off and running. Could move up a gear here. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out.
5 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! Jimenez. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Surlot. And here's Alvarez. Javi Galan. Oh, some tackle that. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result...